So looks like some people are still kind of joining us and stuff, but we'll get started. And yeah, so welcome. So as you know, this is our this is our last, sorry, last meeting of our Hot Topics course. So first off, congratulations to all of you that kind of stuck with us. And let me ask you a question from your perspective as students. Did you like having the classes? I know we had some cancellations and stuff, but they were always a little spread out. Did you like having them a little spread out, or would you have preferred something that was like 5 weeks in a row? I'm just curious. If you could let me know either in chat or if you could send me an email, thomas@mediumthomas.com, let me know. I'm just kind of curious because usually I do my classes where I meet kind of, do them like, the week after week after week after week. But, so I don't know if I'll do them like this and things. Okay, so we'll get started. So what we're going to do today, I think, is we're going to do a little teaching, and I think we're going to do also a meditation, and then we are going to do the rest. We're going to just open it up for readings for people to ask questions and just kind of do that, okay? If that works for you, but we'll do a little teaching. And then we'll do about a 15-minute meditation, and then we'll open it up to questions, okay? So I decided that the topic that I wanted to teach about was about connecting with the spirit world. Now, when we say the spirit world and when we say connecting and when I use those terms, this is what I'm talking about. So the spirit world is a non-physical reality, but it is very much a reality. It is very much a place that houses many things, whether that be guides, angels, ancestors, loved ones, all those beings are over there. And they are really always connecting with you, but as you put your intention and effort into really bringing them closer to you, you very often will get stronger or more specific messages from them, okay? So basically, as far as that goes, that's really the key word that I want to spend a little bit of time talking with you about, which is the word intention, okay? Because intention is very, very, very important, and it's an important part of connecting with the spirit world. A lot of times when people are trying to make connections with the spirit world, they'll ask questions like, how do I know it's not my imagination? How do I know that it's real? How do I know that I'm actually hearing from these people, that I think I'm hearing from them? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And the answer to that question is through intention. If you have the intention of hearing from the spirit world, if you have that intention, then, and let's say you say to yourself, you know what, for the next 5 minutes, I have the pure intention of hearing and connecting with spirit, then anything that happens in that 5 minutes is from spirit, okay? You just have to make sure that you really hold clear that intention, because if you really hold clear to that intention, then that is the way that you will receive messages, okay? So what happens a lot of times is people start to go to a place of doubt, they start to go to a place of fear, they start to go to a place where they're nervous, and that sort of separates them from that real link in with spirit, okay? So I've had this before happen, like I'll give you another example with intention, okay? I'm doing a mediumship course and I'm teaching people how to connect with loved ones. And I say to you guys, I say to my course, okay, everybody, I'm gonna pass out a photograph, and this is my friend, Margaret that died. I don't have a friend Margaret that died, but let's just say, I say, this is my friend Margaret that died, and I pass out a picture of them. And somebody in the group will say, oh, well, I have a friend also that died that named Margaret, and how do I know as I'm connecting, if I'm going to be connecting with my Margaret or your Margaret, what if I start picking up things about my Margaret? And what I say is, again, if you hold that intention of connecting with the right Margaret, the one that I'm passing out in the class, and you really hold that intention, anything that shows up or comes in is from spirit at that moment. Okay, so if you start to think about your friend Margaret, maybe that is spirit's way of connecting. Maybe there are commonalities between this person. Pay attention to the way that you're drawn into your friend Margaret versus the person I'm asking for you to connect with in class. Because like I said, if you hold that intention always, that when you want to connect with spirit, that spirit that's connecting with you, then you'll find that the messages that you receive are clear. You'll be able to hold that connection longer, things like that. Now, there's a concept that we talk about in mediumship, okay, that is very important, okay? And this concept we didn't talk about it in this class because it's not as important, but it is important. It's not as important for this type of class, but in mediumship, we spend a lot of time in it. So, but it's important when we're thinking about talking with spirit. So the concept is called power, okay? And power, it's not power like control or power like you put in a battery or something. Power is the ability to connect with spirit in a way that is pulling on universal and spiritual energy. So here's what I'm going to tell you. When a medium is connecting with the spirit world, they start and begin to connect with their own personal energy, and they start to call upon this thing that we call power, okay? Power is the supportive energetic force that is supporting you in connecting with the spirit world. And this power can come from nature, can come from the universe, can come from the spirit world, can come from the departed. It can come all different ways. So basically, when you're connecting in that mediumship way, we call it stepping into the power. And what happens is the medium kind of consciously puts their intention in stepping into this powerful place where they start to receive energetic support from people on the other side, the universe, the spiritual energy of the universe. And a lot of times in power exercises, for example, we will try to raise the mediumistic the personal vibration, I would say, of the medium. So we do an exercise, for example, you guys, if you've taken some of my classes, we might have done this, where we do, I love myself because, I love myself because, I love myself because, I love myself because. And that really will raise the person's vibration. And every time they say, I love myself because I'm a creative, I love myself because I'm a wife, I love myself because I'm a student learning, I love myself because I'm the brother of Michael. You just keep saying it raises your vibration, and you become in a more receptive, higher energetic state to really connect in with that spirit world. Now, even though we're talking about this in the concept of mediumship, okay, and that would be more as being a medium, you can do that also as somebody who just has a deep desire to connect in with spirit, okay? And you can definitely do that. So one of the things that I would encourage you to do is when you want to connect with spirit yourself, really step into that power. You can do that yourself. Now, sometimes we don't focus we don't focus on it as much in a class that's more just for somebody who's kind of a novice, and we focus on it more for mediums that are developing. But you can definitely call on your personal energy, your personal vibration, your personal power to really raise that personal energy and personal power in the hope of forming that deeper connection with the spirit world, okay? One of the things that I find and so we're gonna actually practice the first part. So this is something we're gonna do for fun. So it is now where I am, and you might be at a different time zone. So it's basically 11 past the hour. We're gonna do this for 5 minutes, okay? So here's what we're going to do. I'm actually gonna take out my phone and I'm gonna actually turn on the stopwatch. So we're gonna do a full 5 minutes. Actually, I'm gonna shorten it. We're gonna do 4 minutes. So when I say go, what I want you to do is, we're not gonna do any meditation or exercises or prayers or anything like that. We're just gonna work with intention. We're just gonna work with intention. And here's what we're going to do. I am going to give you the name of a departed person, okay, that is in my life, okay? So, and I don't want you to write anything down. I don't want you to, anything like that. All I want you to do is, I'm going to give you the name of a departed person in my life. When I give you the name of the person, you're going to have 4 minutes to connect with this person. So what you're going to do is, the moment I say go, you are going to have the intention of only connecting with this person, okay? Your only intention is to connect with this person, okay? So anything that comes into your mind after that. So what I want you to do is, once I say go, I want you to really form that intention. And I want you to say to yourself, I have the intention that the person I'm going to have you connect with is Robert, okay? Robert is my uncle, and he's passed. I'm going to have you connect with him. So what I'm going to have you do is just have the intention of connecting with Robert for these next 4 minutes. So anything that comes into your mind is a message or validation. You just have to understand what it is, okay? So I want you to go ahead and go. So get started. Remember, anything that comes into your mind, just close your eyes and really form that deep intention, and really say to yourself, anything that comes into my mind now for the next 4 minutes is from Robert. When you're done with the 4 minutes, I'll tell you, we're going to share. Again, really bring up that intention. Really say, I totally intend on connecting with Thomas's uncle, Robert. Okay, we're going to wrap up. We're actually going to do 3 minutes. Okay, let's have everybody come back here to the room. So now what you're going to do, because we've got a bunch of stuff here, I want you to kind of list out all your validations. Go ahead and list out your validations in the chat room, if you can. I'm going to give you guys about a minute on that. So I'm going to go through and validate things, and I'm going to say either yes, no, or I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to try to do that for as many people as I can. Excuse me, once you're done with, once everybody puts in their things into chat. So let's get everybody to put their answers into chat first, and then I'm going to do yes, no, I don't know. So anybody who wants me to respond, do yes, no, I don't know. I'm going to give you guys a minute or two to do that. Okay, I don't know why we're seeing, for some reason, Carol's screen now. Okay. Sorry, guys, I don't know why we just saw her screen. Okay, so let's go here. Okay, so I'm going to read through these. This is going to take me a minute. So what I'm going to do is, when I say, I'm going to say yes, no, I don't know. So if you get all no's, I want you to redo the exercise. If you get a yes to something, I want you to go back to that image if you can, close your eyes again, go back to that image and see if you can get some more detail with it, okay? So I'm gonna go through these as I go. So Carol, oh, okay, hold on, there's still, all right guys, you gotta add them in because I gotta go through them all. So it's gonna take me a minute. So I just wanna repeat, I'm going to go through and I'm gonna respond. I'm gonna say yes, no, I don't know. I may, for some people, just say yes. I just may say that's a yes for you, okay? Once you have your yes thing, you're gonna go back to it. You're gonna kind of try to recall the image or recall the thought or recall the feeling, and you're gonna try to really expand on it a little bit. Deeper color, deeper significant. Okay, don't anybody else put anything else in right now. Liliana, truck would be a yes. So go back to that again. I want you to spend some more time with it. Eric. Eric, the Steve makes perfect sense. That's good. April, so go back to that. Go back to that, Eric. April, I can give you yes on the 26th, so that will be your thing to go back. Terry, I can definitely get you with very social and had friends. Mother in spirit, Teresa, that's good. Go back to that. Lisa, car accident and truck drivers is really good. Laura O'Brien, pool is good. Anna, plaid shirt out in nature, that's good. Laura O'Brien, White House is good. Claudine, motorcycles is good. Regina, good sense of humor is good. So really go back to this now. Caitlin, Hunter Green is good. Sharon, Boston is good. Intense headache is good. Sharon, 2 kids is good. So again, go back to this, see if any of this stuff that you got makes sense. No, okay, so go back and try to get a little bit more detail. So I'm going to give you a minute to do that. Okay, so you guys did really good with that image. You did really good with that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you on breakout groups. Kim, I didn't see yours. Put it back there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you in breakout groups. Janice, yes, that's right, head injuries. Now I'm going to put you into breakout groups. I'm going to put you in groups of 2 or 3, and you're going to do this for each other, okay? So basically, you're going to give each other a couple minutes. You're each going to connect with each other's loved ones. There may be 2 or 3 of you in a group, so just kind of make it work, or maybe one person will go and then the next person will go. So I'll give you like 2 or 3 minutes to do that. And I'm going to put in, and you're going to give the name and relationship of your loved one. And then the person, what I want the person to do is the same thing. Come up with a list, then they're going to give you the list. Okay, so don't do 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. Do the whole list and then present that to them. Go through your list and have them tell you the one thing that they can do a yes on, okay? Okay, we're going to do breakout rooms. You guys are going to go into breakout rooms. So try to accept that offer. It's going to come up to join a breakout room. You have to accept the yes. Should pop up on your screen. So try to join the breakout rooms if you can. A couple people have not joined just yet. Hopefully they will.
like I was okay, but the car was
Okay, guys, hold on one second. Okay, so how did everybody do on that? I know it was kind of a shorter one. What I will do too, if you want, I will leave this class up for a period of time after we wrap up in about an hour. And you guys could stay on and practice if you want to kind of do, do another one together, okay? All right, we're going to continue. So actually, this is, like I said, this was just really a kind of a short fun lesson. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do the meditation, which we've got to do. And then we will get right into, we're going to go right into, sorry, hold on, guys, questions with you guys. Because I do want to kind of, the focus today was kind of a little bit more on having some fun with readings, okay? So we're going to do that. So, let's see here. So, hold on one second, guys. I'm going to pull this up. So this is a right, we're going to pull this up. So get in kind of a comfortable place if you can, which is really good. Okay, place that you can relax. And we're going to start this meditation. It's about 15 minutes. It is to connect with your own loved ones, which I thought would be kind of a fun way to wrap up. And then we'll do readings for the rest of the time.
In this meditation, you will be communicating with the deceased loved one for your own purposes. Just stay relaxed throughout and let my voice guide you. By doing so, clarity and focus will help guide you to connecting with your deceased loved one. An opportunity will come to feel their presence and ask a question. Sit comfortably. Relax your shoulders and try to keep your back straight. Imagine a white light beaming out from your feet and slowly connecting you with the ground. Feel the gravity of the earth beneath you, keeping you still and grounded. Now relax your neck. Relax your face. Relax your eyes. And relax your jaw. Close your eyes. Focus on your breath as you breathe in. And let your lungs slowly and gently expand. And breathe out, pulling your stomach in. Breathe in and feel the air enter your lungs and relax your muscles. Breathe out and let all your tensions, all your anxieties, and all your stresses out of your mind and body. Breathe in love, harmony, and peace. Breathe out all your stresses and worries. Breathe in calm. And breathe out your tensions. You are in total control of your mind now. If you feel your attention shift a bit and a thought seems to interrupt you, just bring your focus back to your breathing. As your breath softens and deepens with every cycle, focus on your feet. Feel the tensions and stresses leaving you. Your feet are now relaxed. Any stress goes directly into the ground beneath you and away from you. Now focus on your calves. Feel the tensions and stresses leaving them. They are relaxed. Now focus on your thighs. Feel them relax. All stress is leaving them. They are relaxed. Now focus on your hips. Feel relaxation in your waist and your stomach. These parts are relaxed. Feel the energy go into your navel and feel your stomach relax. Now, focus on your arms, your palms, your forearms, your biceps, your shoulders. Release the tension from all of your arms. And now focus on your entire back. Feel your back loosen as the energy soothes all the tension from it. Your back is now relaxed. Now focus on your chest. Your chest muscles relax. Your heart is relaxed. And feel an energy swirl in the center of your chest. Your chest is now relaxed. Feel the energy warm your chest and warm your whole body. You are warm now. Your body is light. You are drifting away from all senses now. And you are in total relaxation. Feel joy emanating from your heart. Feel bliss and total love. There is no feeling of body now. Experience this for a few moments. Now focus on your neck and your forehead. Focus on relaxing your brain, your neck, your forehead, peace and love are covering it and trickling down into your brain, mind, and nerves. Now visualize a forest. A clear blue sky, white fluffy clouds looks over you. Birds chirp in the distance. Feel the breeze touch your skin. Breathe in and smell the grass and the scent of the forest. Feel the sun warm your skin from head to toe. All around, trees stand tall, protecting you, giving you fresh air. Before you, there's a well-worn path that winds into the forest. Start to walk this path and hear the rustling of leaves beneath you. Little squirrels and chipmunks scurry around the path as you make your way deeper and deeper into the forest. As you watch the trees in front of you, you notice some light shining in the far distance. You walk closer and closer and closer to the light. And as you near the light, you find a small clearing and the light welcomes you. It hovers in the middle of the clearing, emanating a warm, glowing love and peace. It speaks to you in a gentle voice, and it says, "Welcome. I know why you are here, and I am here to help you." You can feel the light's energy wrap you in total peace. Come, it says, as 7 colored rays gently wisp away from the light and into the sky, forming a majestic rainbow. Take this journey and you will find all you want and need. You see the 7 colors. The red is the brightest red you've ever seen. It's warm light shining with love. The orange glows like a warm fire, warming you with joy. The yellow shines with calm, captivating your senses. The green cools your mind, giving you awareness. The blue fills your mind with peace. The indigo enters your mind and fills you with bright intuition. Finally, the violet seeps into your heart and fills you with balance. You walk closer to the edge of the rainbow now. Its rays are in the grass of the earth. You are now at the edge. You feel your body floating, 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 higher and higher and higher. You walk on the path of 7 colors, and you can feel them under your feet. You look down and you see the forest you were just in getting smaller and smaller as you float higher and higher into the sky and clouds. The air here is cooler. You feel yourself floating through the air. You breathe in the cool air and feel it energize you. You breathe in again, deeper and deeper, calming your nerves, calming your mind as you cross the crest of the rainbow and make your way down. You can see something now as you make your way past the clouds. It's another forest. This one is filled with amazing green trees, with a small river running through it and mountains in the distance. You make your way closer to your destination. The forest grows larger and larger as you descend down. The trees are large, and you land on lush green grass and look around. You see a small brook of crystal clear water to one corner. The sound of the river fills your ears as you see the majestic trees towering over you. As you walk away from the rainbow, you see another light in the clearing. Your heart reaches out to it, and you feel a warm joy overtake you as the light transforms into someone you recognize. You see someone who has passed away that you have been wishing to connect with. They appear as you remember them from their time on earth. Your heart fills with a warm feeling. Now reach out to them. Hug them. Kiss them. Feel their presence. And enjoy this connection. Now, you can ask anything you want. Ask them a question. Whatever answer you receive first is the answer they intend to give you. And take as much time as you need. Enjoy your time with them. Now, communicate to your loved one anything that you wish to share with them. All right, it's time for you to leave now. Ask them if there is anything else they need to tell you. Take a few moments to say your farewells. Thank them for this connection. Watch them turn into a glowing ray of light. And now they're gone. But their answers and love stay in your heart. That's a connection like you have never experienced before. Feel the love warm your heart as you walk back towards the rainbow. You float higher, higher, higher. Feel the air in the sky tickle your skin as you make your way down to the previous forest. As you look at the forest beneath you, you see a white light emanating from the clearing. It grows larger and larger and larger until it surrounds your entire field of vision. In this light, feel yourself begin to wake up. Take a deep breath. Deeper, 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 and feel your energy move back into your mind and back into your body. You now feel yourself back in your body. You wake up. In 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes, feeling the love and remembering the answers from your loved one. You are now awake.
Okay, guys, you can come back here. All right, so we are back. So we're just going to transition into reading questions. So what we'll do now is, if you want to do a chat question, you can go ahead and put your question in chat. And if I poll you, you can go ahead and, if you want to. You can do it on voice too. Have a question ready that you want to ask me. And we can also do, if you want to do a question in on voice too, I can pull people up. So let me see here. So, and is there anyone that has never had a reading with me? No, I'm not talking about outside of this class now. I'm talking about just in the last few weeks. Is anybody not in the last couple weeks? Okay, so let's go to, okay, so let's go to our first person who is going to be, and you can, like I said, you can raise your hand too in chat. So let's see here. Let's go to Julia. Let's go to Julia. So Julia, what's your question?
Me? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I really didn't expect this. I'd love to hear from my dad
Mhm.
and
Okay.
anything about relationships.
Okay. So just a kind of a message from your dad?
Yes.
Okay, great. See if I get it. Would he show me like kind of a long drawn out question?
Yes. Mhm.
And would he show me something where he likes to read the newspaper?
Where what? I'm sorry. It's hard to
He'd
hear.
like to wear the news. He'd like to read the newspaper.
Yes, yes. Mhm.
Yeah, you might have to turn down the volume for.
Okay.
You might have to turn down your volume or something. I don't know why, because it's kind of double.
Yeah, I just did.
Okay, perfect. So I'm also seeing stuff. Also, would you know Jared or Jesse?
No. Oh, no, I know. Is it I know. I was just thinking of Jackie, but I don't know.
Okay. And who is that?
It's just I have I don't know why it came to my mind. I have a letter from Jackie Robinson that was given to him. I don't know why that just came to my mind.
Okay. And then can I ask you also, is there a reason why, and you don't have Lyme disease?
I don't have what?
Lyme disease.
Something like that. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have stuff that makes you fatigued?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. One thing that I was hearing that comes through really strongly is that what they're showing me, the image that they're showing me is that, I'm going to actually, hold on a second. I'll put you back on mute because the noise is distracting. I feel like you're at the end of a cycle with your health, so it kind of feels like you're coming towards the end of something. And they're basically making you feel like you've been going through. You're going to be on some sort of medication that they're showing me with a P. And this could be something that you're going to be going on in the future that's actually going to help you a tremendous amount. I don't get the whole name, but I did see the letter P. So that may be something to kind of like, and also they're telling me in the next week, oh God, there's a lot of noise stuff going on. In the next 8 weeks, you should be also making a lot of improvements with sleep stuff. So that comes up for you too. Okay, we're going to go on to the next person. We're going to keep these a little shorter. And let's go to, looks like we've got somebody here that is Sarah. So we're going to go to Sarah. Hello, Sarah.
Hi there.
Hi, how are you?
All right, thanks.
What's your question?
Anything for my daughter in spirit, and then my other daughter's also been battling anxiety and some panic attacks. So
Okay. So, so wanting to know about kind of both of your, both.
yeah.
For some reason we're having, does anybody hear that other sound? It's really bad. I don't know if that's something with Zoom or what's going on. Let's try Sarah again. Hi, Sarah.
Hi there.
Okay, great. That sounds a little clearer. Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm going to need you to repeat your whole thing. So it's about your daughter that's
in spirit, and then daughter living.
Okay, great. And you're just kind of wanting to know kind of how everybody's doing and things like that.
Yeah, my daughter living she's 11 and has a lot of anxiety and panic attacks. So.
Okay, let's see what comes up. Whew. Did your daughter that is your daughter that is in spirit, would you understand her that I feel that she, it feels very quickly when she passed. Was it quick when she passed?
Yes.
Okay. And would you understand her telling me also that you, let me just see if I can get a little bit of more of a connection here. Do you understand her telling me that you did a lot for her at the end? You helped her a lot. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I ask you also, is there somebody that I would get, because I keep seeing this, but is somebody, would somebody be the letter R?
Yes, that's my daughter.
And that's your daughter that passed?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you get anything with her? With her signs with butterflies?
Yes, tons.
So you'll see butterflies and stuff, right?
Yes,
Okay.
her headstone's a butterfly also.
Her what, honey?
Her headstone's a butterfly also.
And who's R.A.?
Her brother is R.A. Race is her brother.
Do you understand her telling me that your daughter has sometimes a hard time connecting with her, or the daughter that's living wants to connect with her a little bit, and it's hard for her sometimes?
Yes.
I also have your mother-in-law stepping forward. Did you know her?
Yes. Yes.
That would be her grandmother, right?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on. Do you know why I'm seeing chocolate cake?
The mother-in-law loved chocolate cake.
Oh, just show me that then, yeah, because I saw chocolate cake.
Yeah.
Is it possible that at some point you're going to do a tree?
We have planted a tree for her.
Oh, you did plant a tree for your daughter, right?
Yes.
Okay. How old is the one that has the panic attacks?
She's 11.
Okay. So part of the thing that you're wanting to know is just if that will ever get better?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. And basically, what I'm hearing just from, the people that are on the other side, I really feel like it will. I think what's going on with your daughter is there's a lot of she's very empathic, I feel like. And so she's picking up on a lot of different energies and stuff. Do you know also, as I'm connecting to the name Cindy?
Cindy is my mother-in-law.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And also, too, I see a passport. So are you traveling soon? Are you going to another country soon?
We are traveling. We're going out of town this weekend, and then, yes, we're traveling this summer.
Okay. And then also, I want to say too, I keep getting this. She is talking about also, hold on. Are you doing any sort of, I keep seeing like writing, or are you doing writing or something, writing stuff?
I do write stuff for her, and
Yeah.
I wrote a letter
Yeah.
last week to her. And
Okay. And then also too, does somebody have a syndrome?
yes, my daughter.
The daughter that passed?
Yes.
Okay. So she passed from a syndrome.
Well, you're not supposed to die from the syndrome,
Okay.
but she did, so we're not exactly really sure what killed her.
Okay. So that was something maybe that was something that could have been involved with her, but you're not sure.
Yeah.
Okay. But she had that in her life.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. Who is so the focus on the one energy that's 11, that would be your daughter that's here.
The one that's living is the one that's here. The daughter that's passed, she died at 16.
Okay. So that when I see 11, it's your daughter in spirit talking about your daughter who's 11, the one that's got the panic attacks.
Yes.
Yeah. And do you know the 11-year-old, did she just have like today or something, an ice cream cone?
She just came and got an ice cream popsicle a second ago.
Because she's telling me to bring up the ice cream for some
Yeah.
reason. So that might just be her validation. She's around you.
Yeah.
She sees you. I know that she basically is saying to tell you, like, Mom, I got this, like, don't, like, Mom, I got this. Mom, I got this, and I basically feel like she's telling me with your daughter who's here, she knows she's going through some stuff. She knows it's kind of stressful. She knows there's a lot, and basically she's making me feel like, I'm going to help you with this, Mom. Give me the opportunity. So, I would just continue to kind of, just kind of keep asking her for guidance, kind of keep asking her to help and stuff. And I'm feeling that will pretty much will be okay. Okay, we're going to go on to the next person. Sorry, we're going to keep these a little shorter. We have I want to just do one person up here who said they never had, and I did put in chat if anybody knows Warren or Bud. Those names came through. Okay, let's look here. Let's pick some. Okay, so let's do then, I think we can do maybe this. Hold on a second, guys. For some reason, do you guys hear that? Guys, hold on, just give me 1 second, guys. Okay, let's do the next person. I don't know. It seems like I thought I was hearing something. Okay, let's just see here. So Warren Bud. My last name is. But Jeanette, do you have a Bud? I know you said you have a Warren last name, which could make sense. But do you have a Bud? Okay, we're not sure on that. Anyways, 12 siblings, not sure. Yeah, I don't know, because I'm getting something about a Bud. Bud. Okay, Bud in a Florence. Bud and a Florence. Bud and Florence. Okay, well, we don't know who that is. Let's go go up here to somebody who said they never had one. Oh, my uncle is Bud and my aunt is Florence. My uncle is Bud and my aunt is Florence. Okay, so Janice, let's go to you then. Okay, Janice?
Yes?
Okay, great. So you have that, you have Bud and, you don't have Warren though, but you have Bud?
Bud and Florence. Yeah, my uncle, Bud, and then my Aunt Florence both have passed.
Okay. And so you can connect to those names. I mean, I don't know for sure if it's you, but it could be. And so those are just, and they're both on the other side?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, do you have anything that you want to ask, or do you have anything that you want, like, is there a question you want to ask? Or?
My security system has caught 2 different orbs. It activates by motion. So it's these orbs in my backyard. I've been trying to sell my house and it's crazy it won't sell, but there's no reason that it won't sell. And I'm wondering if those 2 things are related.
So you notice stuff happening in the house?
Mostly it's been in the yard,
Okay.
but I think there was a shift of anxiety. The house like feels different.
Okay. And where is the house?
Royal Oak, Michigan.
Let me see. Hold on. So you want to sell the house?
Yeah.
And they're showing me, do you already have another house picked out?
Yes, it's right across the street from my grandchildren.
Okay.
It's a nice house. It's not anything wrong with the house, but that's a great opportunity I couldn't pass up.
Right. Do you connect at all with the name Loretta?
Yeah, that's Flossie's daughter.
It's who?
His daughter.
Okay. Oh, it's your aunt's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know, were you close to your aunt?
Not real close, no. Bud's wife, that aunt I was very close to, and that's Florence's sister.
Okay. And then who's Bernadette?
That's her.
Okay.
Bernadette, Flossie's sister, and Bud's wife.
Okay. And then also, who's Jack that's in spirit? Jack.
Oh, my grandfather. It's both Flossie and Bernadette's father.
Okay. And I tuned into the energy with your house just to really just kind of tune in and see if there's anything there that, you know, they feel you should be aware of, or if there's anything. I'm not really getting that there's anything wrong. I mean, I don't see or perceive anything that's wrong with your house. I feel like what they're showing me from a spiritual perspective is just to really make sure that you're not giving that sort of feeling like, oh, something's wrong with it, a lot of energy or attention. Because of course we know, you know, thoughts become things and things.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling that, you know, I feel like that might be part of it, is just kind of just to kind of, you know, just kind of really put more of a positive intention around it and stuff. But I don't see psychically that anything's wrong with your house.
Okay.
I feel that you're going to be moving like in the next. So you have the house up for sale?
And the other one is being built.
Yeah, because I don't know. I see something like in about 2 to 3 months.
Oh, perfect. Maybe the universe is just working the timing out for me.
Yeah. I mean, I think it is more like that. I'm not really feeling, and I definitely don't feel like your house is blocked or anything like that. So, okay, good. Well, that was kind of short and sweet, and we figured out that thing with Bud, because that was weird, because I kept hearing Bud. Okay, of course, you know, there can be synchronicity sometimes with people's stuff too, so that sometimes does happen, where there sometimes is, you know, there kind of sometimes can be things that are synchronistic in some ways. Okay, let's keep going here. So we'll go to Michael. We'll go to Michael. Michael, are you there? Michael? Michael. Michael? God, I'm unmuted. I'm not sure. All right, we'll go to the next person. Let's see here. Michael, if you come back, we can take you back. Okay, let's see here. Let's go to somebody who's got the. Okay, let's go to Caitlin. Caitlin,
Hi.
hello.
Hi there.
What can I do for you?
Well, I feel like I am in a period of a lot of transition in my life, and any advice or anything from the other side would be greatly appreciated.
Do you have anything with real estate problems around you?
Yes, yes.
And what does that go with?
So I am kind of in flux right now. I have an offer on a home that I can't quite get the pricing to kind of come together to be able to purchase it. And I just want to make sure that I feel like it's the right house and the right thing, but it's kind of an unexpected move. And so I just want to make sure it's the right thing.
This is the thing that they're bringing up to me. So it's not like, so you do want to move and you're planning on moving and stuff, but you're just not sure.
Yeah, so I guess the backstory is I was living with my boyfriend and we recently broke up. And so then I've been living back in a house with my dad, but then I don't want to be living with my dad at 36. And then this house came along, so I'm thinking about buying it, but then so it's just kind of, there's a lot of transition, like I was saying.
Yeah, and my feeling that, and also, who is Martin?
That's my grandfather.
Okay. And he's passed over?
Yes, yeah.
And can I tell you also that I see kind of a cream, sort of like a cream colored dog?
Yes, I've got a golden retriever. Her name's Khaki. She's kind of khaki cream colored. Yeah.
Okay. And so are you single right now?
Yes.
Because I want to tell you, they're showing me this. It's about 2 to 3 months from now. I don't feel like it's that far away, but they're showing me a relationship around you. And I feel like this is going to be like a very long-term
Good.
Relationship. I also am being told that you are going to transition what you're doing with healing stuff, that you are some sort of healer, but you're going to go into a whole other direction with that. I don't know. Do you do healing work?
I've trained in Reiki, and I'm actually a psychiatric nurse practitioner. So I do counseling and meds, but I kind of straddle the line between Western medicine and then the intuitive side. And I don't know how to.
That I'm seeing also with the red hair around you, red hair and beard. Is that your ex?
No, I'm not sure.
Not your ex-husband, ex-boyfriend?
Oh, yeah, ex-husband kind of had reddish strawberry blonde. Yeah, he had a beard and yeah.
You're not with him anymore?
No, that was a few years ago.
Okay. And then you just ended things with an ex?
Yes, yeah. And I hope that it was the right decision. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm seeing that you guys are energetically still kind of tied together, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like the decision to separate was a real positive, actually. So I think you made really did make the right decision to just kind of eliminate that. So
okay.
And also, I'm hearing this too. Do you know George? Named George?
It doesn't register right now.
Dixie?
My brother's name is Dixon.
And is he going through like depression?
I know he's under a lot of stress right now. I don't know if it's like a clinical depression kind of thing, but maybe I should check on him. I don't know.
And I also see you getting into real estate yourself. Do you want to get into real estate?
I would like to, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm definitely getting something about you, something where you're going to be in real estate. Like, have you thought about it from a business perspective, maybe?
Yes, that's what, and my brother's actually a commercial real estate developer, and I kind of thought about it'd be nice to do something with him sometime.
Oh, yeah. I definitely am getting a feeling about you doing that. I mean, Spirit is telling me it could be, a few years down the road. It may not be real soon,
Okay.
but I definitely am getting a feeling of you doing that. Mhm.
Okay, great. Yeah.
You know Joyce?
That's my grandmother. That's Martin. I love her so much. Yeah.
And would you understand that she's given me the feeling of being very kind of like a gentle energy, but she kind of was like very guiding towards you and very
Yes.
loving towards you?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Was there an issue when she died with her house?
I don't believe so. Not that I'm aware of. Not that I'm aware of. Yeah.
And do you know what I'm seeing also around her teaching?
She was a teacher.
Okay. And do you understand who she's with? Ruth, Bill, and Patricia?
Yes. So Ruth was her best friend. Bill is my grandfather. His formal name is Martin, but he went by Bill.
Okay.
I'm not sure who Patricia is, but I could ask my relatives.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, as long as you. So Bill's you, and then Ruth was her good friend.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
you have her pearls.
I do. Yeah. Yeah.
And they actually are telling me, so I hope you develop this at some point. I do feel like you do have a lot of psychic abilities. So, I feel just mediumship wise, things like that. So I feel like the more, it would be good for you to kind of open up to that a little bit more, I feel like, because I definitely feel like you have those abilities for sure. Okay, let's keep going. Excuse me. I don't know why I have a little cough. Hold on. Let's go to, that was good. We're going to keep going here. Again, feel free to put your questions in chat if you have questions you want to ask. And then if I call on you, you can decide if you want to just, do it in chat, or if you want me to unmute you, I can kind of unmute you, okay? Let's see here. Let's go to this person. Who is, looks like Carol. Let's go to Carol. Hello. Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Hi. My parents died within 7 days of each other, and I was away in California when my mom died. She died alone, so I never really got to say a final goodbye. Is there any messages from the two of them?
Okay, great. So you want to connect with either parent is fine?
Yeah, either my mom or dad, Dale or Virginia.
Okay, and you said they passed recently?
3 years ago, within 7 days of each other.
Okay, well, I will tell you first off, just this is kind of an interesting thing for us to all focus on. But, a lot of times when somebody passes really close, like when it's a real close thing like that, it usually does mean that they were soulmates, so you probably know that already.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Did they have that type of relationship where they were soulmate type, like if they were always together and things like that?
Yes, they were always together.
Okay. So just what I'm connecting with, and as I'm hearing things and stuff, there's some different things coming through. But do you know, like, why I keep hearing the name also that they would be talking about that they're watching over John?
John is my son, and they missed going to his graduation from law school. But my mother's phone went off that morning of his graduation, and her phone picture kept appearing on the phone. So I thought that she was with us. Yep.
So they could just be, but they want you to know just too, as they're going forward in life, and as as you go forward with them too, they're very much watching over him. I do feel like I just get that feeling that they are watching over him. Hold on.
Great.
And did you also know too, or I don't know how you connect with this, but Was there something where I would be feeling that there's some sort of like a separation with your sister, or something where, I don't want to say like a falling out, but did you have some sort of like separation or something?
Well,
with-
of what?
yeah, like, I don't know, is there some sort of like energetic separation with your sister? Like, are you not close to her or
Oh,
something?
between the two, she's always with her, controlled by her husband, and can never just do things with me alone. And when my dad was dying, she never showed up when he was
Okay.
dying.
So there is a little bit of a separation, just a teeny bit and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I also ask you too, as I'm connecting here too? Now this could be going back a way, so think of everybody you know, but there's somebody that I'm getting in spirit, who was very sick at the end, and it's on your mom's side, and it's an SAL or SEL.
Selma, that's my grandmother.
Okay, and was she very sick at the end?
I don't really know, because I was in college, and my mother didn't really tell me.
Okay. And do you know also, just as I'm connecting here too, I see somebody, and it's like, I keep seeing, I'm seeing like roosters and a farm, and do you understand that?
Yeah, my grandparents Selma and Al were farmers.
Okay. And do you understand also, just as I'm connecting here too, that, do you know Minnie?
Minnie?
Minnie, yeah.
Oh, well, I have Mindy, a dog.
You have who, a dog?
Mindy is a
Mindy,
dog.
Okay. That's your dog?
Yes.
Okay. And can I ask you also, just again, do you know also, I don't know how this person is really connected, but do you know Uncle Walter? Uncle Walter.
Oh, well, Wally was my godfather.
Okay. Is he passed over?
Oh, yes.
Okay. And how is he? Is he in the family?
Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay.
He's probably like an uncle, maybe a couple times removed.
Okay. Okay, hold on one second. Yeah, okay, hold on one second.
Is my mom okay? I
Oh, yeah,
wasn't there when
she
she died.
She's fine. Yeah, I think that she's fine. She feels very, 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 I feel like she's very, 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 very much watches over you. I feel a sense of peace around her. They're together and happy. They are really wanting you to really start to focus on developing your gifts. Do you have like a very, are you like very creative?
I don't know. I like to decorate
Okay.
houses and.
Okay. And okay, that makes sense then. So that's something that that is something that you do a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, hold on one second. Other thing is I heard open up to love, open up to love. Do you want to like, are you in a relationship?
No, I had 2 different husbands that cheated on me, and it's just like, since the second divorce, I haven't even dated anyone.
Yeah.
It's like I'm completely freaked out about men.
Yep. Because the message that I heard basically was, again, and they'll help you with this if you want to, but basically they were telling me, open up to love, open up to love, open up to love. And it might be something that, might take you a while or something, but I just feel like I did hear that message, so I wanted to give it to you. All right, we're going to keep going. Again, just so you guys understand, I'm kind of keeping these a little briefer because I want to try to get through a few people. Let's go to Darlene.
Yes.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, good, thank you.
Good. Do you have a question?
Yes, I've recently been told that I have an illness that I was wondering whether or not they are going to be able to help me with this issue.
Okay, so that's a good question. So you want guidance about possibly if there's anything that I see with your, I guess it would be with your health then, right?
Yes, yes.
And this is a new thing,
Within the last 4 months.
okay? Let me ask Spirit what they're saying. So hold on one second. Is there any part of it that involves your blood?
Not directly.
Okay. And you're not going for like blood tests or something where I would
I have had blood tests run, yes.
and also too, just hearing about this, but do you have the name Dorothy?
Yes.
Who is that?
My mother-in-law.
Okay. Is she in spirit?
Yes, she is.
Okay. And do you have somebody that is passed that's a police officer that died?
Absolutely, yes.
Now this is weird. So this is your husband's side of the family.
Yes, exactly.
But, they could come. Were you close to them at all?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Yeah, especially if you were. Basically, I am hearing this word, and I just want to be careful. So this is what they're telling me. You may want to be aware of that. Basically, they're telling me, I feel like they're kind of on the right track with things, but I'm also hearing, too, for you to look at or be open to second opinions. They keep telling me second opinions. So I feel like there could be, are you going and getting second opinions at all?
Not, yes and no. I've had several people do some testing and all.
Okay.
It's not, it's something that's not uncommon
Mm-hmm.
at my
Okay.
age.
Okay. And then I was seeing also too, and I don't know if I'm picking up on this or a second thing, but do you have anything where, do you have anybody around you that has memory issues?
Yes, that would be me.
Okay. So is that kind of like related to what you're going through?
Absolutely.
Yeah. The other thing they're telling me, which is, and who's Shirley?
Shirley is the police officer, and I'm so excited that she's with me.
Okay. Yeah. And I just want to tell you too, it's weird. They are bringing this through again, that they just want you to be like, I feel like basically what I'm hearing is what they have told you, you have, you do have. But they are definitely telling me about being open to possibly, I don't want to say switching doctors, but I feel like they're showing me like adding second people, maybe adding somebody to it, like that's an expert. So just be open to that. I feel also, now this is kind of strange because I don't really understand the medical relationship, but they also told me for you to be aware of things with your diet. And I don't feel like they're saying, it's 100% like just diet related, but I feel like they are saying that there may be some things that you could do where you could maybe shift some things with your diet, and that could kind of, in a way, I feel like they're saying maybe kind of, it could help you in some way. So just, I feel like that's something I want you to kind of consider, even though it kind of feels a little bit kind of off the beaten path. But I feel like that is coming through. Okay, now also, just want to I want to ask you guys this. Does anybody connect with somebody that passed in a car accident and they died in Massachusetts or New England? Could be like Maine, but I feel like I'm in that direction. Not as far down really as New York, but in like, I'll say the New England area. Anybody understand this, why I'm seeing this or what this goes with? Anybody saying this is a car accident? And vehicle accident. Getting a pretty strong thing with this person. It feels like definitely somebody that you were close to. I feel that this was somebody you were close to. Nobody's really connecting on that one though. Okay, let's see here. Laura said she has this. Let's go to Laura. Laura, yes. How do you connect to that, Laura? Laura?
Hello?
Yes,
Hello?
yes. Mhm. How do you connect to that, dear?
I had a good friend that died in a car accident a couple of years ago.
Okay. So it was somebody you were close to?
Yes.
Okay. And you don't have Nick or Nikki? Nicole, Nick?
I have Nick that's a friend.
Okay. Let's just go with, I'm not sure if it's for you. Kind of feels like it could be, but I'm not totally clear. But let me just ask you, do you have anything that you want to ask me?
I wanted to ask about my dad.
Go ahead.
I wanted to know if he was proud of me or disappointed with me. I had to use some of his money that he left me, and I really didn't want to. It's kind of been bothering
Did you
me.
start a business, dear?
I have a business, yes.
Is that what you needed the money for?
Yes.
Kind of make the business more stable or something, right?
Yes.
Okay. You know, what I heard in my mind was, okay, hold on one second. Do you have like a weird sister?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And then why am I seeing a pizza parlor? Or a
I
bar?
don't know.
I see a
A
bar.
bar, yes. I
Yeah.
own a bar.
So you had to use some of his money to put towards the bar because you were behind on things?
Yes.
And you were, but didn't he know about the bar?
He knows about the bar. I guess it's just the way that I feel. I wanted to save that money.
You're right. Yeah. Because
It's been bothering me.
I'm feeling that what he's showing me is more like he feels like, you know, you did it, you used it for what you needed to use it for. And basically he's just given me the feeling that, you know, you made the right decision with that. That's the perception that I get, that he feels like you made you know, the really the right decision with that, and that you know, it served a purpose. So okay, well, we are going to wrap up, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. I hope that you guys will stay in touch. I probably am going to do another Hot Topics in the fall, and we'll probably do some different topics. I might even try to get some special guests. So stay in touch, guys. If you want, I will leave this open. I will leave this open if you want to practice a little bit. So go ahead if you want to. You can unmute yourself and practice a little bit if a couple people wanted to. And I wish you the best, guys. Take it easy and many blessings.
Hello.
whatever you want. No, don't.